Give you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready?
A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence. That caught by Manhertz. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Jaguars at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs...
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton is 11th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, and they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another tote for Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On the ready.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Lawrence. Oh, into a a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just
give me that little buddy.
Back, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game.
Why is he in the game? Why?
27 on the catch and run.
Get him off the game. Actually, no, keep him in the game, actually.
Because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So the drive takes it into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 33. Running out of the gun with ETN. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
$14-0 to score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Lawrence will throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 14.
Damn, I need that
12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Give me that, little buddy. I need it.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I don't know why niggas be trying to throw on Peterson's side. That nigga is locked down right there.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he wisely will throw that one away. These two teams, the Jags and Giants, two lowest scoring teams in the NFL last year in 2021. The Jags 14.9 points a game. Giants only slightly better, 15.2. Now, by comparison, think about the Cowboys. They led the league 31.2 points per game. So more than both of these two clubs combined. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Jones on first down. Going up top. He's got a man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to...
One more touchdown, you're going to get your trait, my boy.
Mission accomplished. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Off play action. Jones. To the goal line.
Ah, you got to catch that.
They've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass off.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Touchdown to my boy. Let's go. All right, that's your trait, my boy.
Monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call
good thing you made
a
it.
success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. On the move past the 40. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. But for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see him in full.
See, that's why he's not even supposed to be in the game, man. Why they keep trying to put him in the game?
That was incredible. Now Lawrence on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I don't even want to develop him right now. I don't need him to develop.
Everyone! 80 weapons!
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Boy, he should have fumbled that
He'll
out.
get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Lawrence.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the
Thank you. Give me that little buddy.
Picked up by Aaron Robinson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Bro, he had him burned. Why the fuck did he throw it like that?
So, really, the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
No, I needed that pick.
That will wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence looking for the out route here.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It should have been a pig. Oh, wow.
Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just... He's got him in! Complete! The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Give me that little buddy.
Another interception.
I need it.
Be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Man, you better start going on the Patrick Peterson side, bro. That nigga averages like 3 picks, two picks a game for sure. Stop doing it, man. That shit locked down.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of it.
Go somewhere else, my boy. That ain't gonna work.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart.
And the defense has it covered.
Man, what?
Intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Then drops it.
No, sir. We own that.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Give me that little buddy. Stop playing with me.
Interception. And the Giants
What did you want?
take over here just shy of the 30. Boy, so
That's Rico.
Interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head...
That's caught inside the 20.
Should stop playing with Darius. And that's his trait. Actually, I think he been had his trait. But he's still gonna go stupid.
Expect teams to take a shot right after a turnover. You count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here...
Fumble that bitch, bro. He getting his ass.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 41 yards rushing for him. And what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. Taken down at the 42. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17. There he goes, right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Going to the crib.
Impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gano the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back now in Jacksonville.
I can't even get my trade because he's looking 20.
Blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's got, and now look at this.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Get the ball. Yeah. Get the ball. Yes, sir.
Deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice.
Let me get that little buddy.
Maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Jones now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, he just dropped it. Oh, my God. There he just dropped it.
But these defenders,
that's crazy as hell.
It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
A man who missed all of 2021. This is J.K. Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them
Hey,
with
my nigga missed the
34.
I
ball.
gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
Give me that little buddy on his head. On his head. Yeah, on his head.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but
Yes, sir. There he is.
crazy thing they with me.
I see you, Mike boy.
Crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. God power from my head and my feet. This colossal, what I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it up and swallow me. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face and an instrumental. Yeah. You're in the presence of the real essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like a in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me put your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. A pound, take a look around where we touch the town, not the way. Stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore. Every day I'm seeing more. To the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we. So let the rhythm hit 'em, just let the rhythm hit 'em. When you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, now turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. Get back outside, but they still alive. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the clout, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5 days stay, take off for the meal, pay a $5. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off the decisions I had, take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the humble, I care, take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm rare, take off the shit nail, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag, take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly.
You out of pocket,
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
you out of pocket,
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
you out of pocket. shit. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all get it. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping on what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Serving up, pull up, dancing in a drop. Pedal to the big step, but never lose a count. Painting in the safe house. Painting in the safe. Can I fit up my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing. My funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the flex when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skate. Holla. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for a second. When you show your show no credit. When you show your bro for leverage. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like? We gossip. What the is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. Ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line. Can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of chocolate dice. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, they'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest.
He's a superstar.
Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payments, the back ain't good. Got sense, but they act no good. So I threw the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the rider, we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at Nice Guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been take the dash all wood. Then payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there going forward. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my they do aerobics. Boss like P98. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG no bust now. A Mary G just be dumb.
You know what it is, dude.
Respectfully, that's me.
You gonna live eager, dude.
Lifestyle not for you, but it's for me.
You gonna live eager, dude. Yeah.
Restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing. I'm making them verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the